Hey guys, whoever's out there in the world listening, want to know anything, it's Tinman. Want to know any of my Bigfoot's research, but my Bigfoot research, and yeah, then I am that right guy. But anyways, my story is huge. It's not like anybody else's. And I just kind of learned something today here. I'm up at Cultus Lake, British Columbia for the big family get-together. This is like my mom's side of the family, the whole big family. Not just like a siblings and close, like in that group there. Family picnic. So anyways, there ends up being usually around, I don't know, about 80 people. Sometimes on a small time it might be 60, and then sometimes on a big time it might be 100. Well, one thing I've come to realize just being here only moments. My kids haven't even shown up. Only 2 are coming and they haven't shown up yet. And lots of people actually haven't. One thing I've noticed though is something about me. Because this is a totally different reason why I'm in the environment here. And like I tell you guys, I can see them around all of the environments. I haven't gone down into the ocean to see if they do anything underwater, or at a lake to see if they do anything underwater. I think you might have heard me pause a little bit when I said that, because as soon as I was saying end at a lake, I realized I'm at a freshwater lake. Maybe do a dive here and there's docks here, but I'm not going to. I'd need better eye gear minimally, and an underwater flashlight minimally, which I think I might already have, but that's besides the point. Anyways, you see how my head works. I'm already thinking about setting stuff up there. Anyways, so let's just get back to this place right here. I don't know if you don't happen to get to see that guy down there exploring and enjoying the trees and all. I'm going to try adjusting the color here, the brightness. Interesting. Whoops. Maybe a little brighter right there. Anyways, so I'm back on the subject there, where I was saying that I'm here for a different reason. Yeah. And see, I'm a little bit sick right now. Couple of really late days where it made me miss my sleep twice in a row. But then when I caught up on my sleeps, I slept both times very long. But last night I was quite sick, and this morning I was quite sick. Both ends, let's just say that one. But I always have dry heaves with this thing. Nothing seems to be really coming from my stomach. Ever once, nothing's come up. And all of those dry heaves are kind of interesting, different. Anyways, so that is a part in me maybe being off. My medication, like I tell you, I do take medication for my hyperacusis. Not for any other reason, but for my hyperacusis. My tinnitus, it does nothing for, so there's no sense taking it. If I could not take it, I would not take it. But it helps with my hyperacusis in an actual physical way that I can feel. And so that part of me is up higher right now. And, in the last little bit of time here, I've been trying to process whether I think it's at a little bit higher of a stage. And I think that's what a conclusion I'm kind of coming to. Is that it actually is at a higher stage also. So you can see the lake there. There's a vehicle with a boat on top of his roof, and that might be a boat where the one dock is. Or it's more to his left. But it's a pretty nice little spot right here. So I'm, doing this out loud, telling you guys stuff, real stuff. At the same time, some of my followers do give me health tips. And because that awesome thing happens, that can be helpful. And then, you know, the spirit of it is good and all that kind of stuff. Just two cars here, and they both did donut, right, like an exact tight donut right in front of my car. I don't know. A Land Rover and a BMW, so a couple of bucks. Yeah, so I'm saying then, I hope it's not going higher. I hope my hyperacusis isn't going higher, climbing higher. And I hope it's just from maybe a little bit of lack of something, but I'm starting to look at in my mind about how busy I really do keep myself up over these last couple of months, and yeah, just keep pushing it. It's cool. It's the way it's going. Thanks for helping me out here, guys. There's more pressure on me talking through these notes because I still have it in me where I don't like to just do a good job for me. I actually get encouragement to do a good job for others. And that's part of the encouragement of why I'm doing this job, is for the others that are unborn. Because this is going to affect us who's all born and such. But if we don't figure out a good system of understanding and start formatting and putting things to actual progress, into function, so we can start reading effects and such like that, then, you know, my type of report isn't giving us enough answers. It's only giving us more questions. There are some answers in there, but, you know, it's just going to help out the science in their ecological way of looking at things and stuff. But for the madman part of it, that stuff that looks really bad, those minded guys aren't really going to be the guys who are coming up with solutions to help solve what I'm talking about so many things going wrong and affecting us in very negative ways. I'm not going to say anything right now because then it makes me run on that. But yeah, so I've got my drive. I'm pushing. I get a break eventually here. People are starting to connect. I know smart-witted people are starting to connect with it. It's not all of us, or all what people keep thinking are just this Bigfoot disappears, reappears, and bounces down from space and beam me back up, Scotty, and stuff like that. There's none of that stuff about this with my talk. Because my talking and my research and everything like that is all about, yeah, just a different, real story that's freakier than their story, really. It is freakier than their story. You're not connecting with the freakiness of it. Some people are. It's freakier than your stories, so try not to freak out. Tinman, peace out. Thanks for watching.